Notice how much you like what you see. How good you feel about yourself. The level of accomplishment. You've made more friends because you've taken that solitary exercise that you used to do and you started to spread out. Instead of just walking by yourself, you found groups that like to walk, that like to hike. Maybe you started biking a little bit, maybe by yourself at first, maybe with a group. But each and every time you go a little bit further than the time before, you step a little bit further outside what you were used to, noticing how your social life continues to expand, how your interactions with others become more and more satisfying and fulfilling. And as you get more and more satisfying interactions, you find that, well, your cravings for foods and activities that drew you away from those kind of things, well, that diminishes. But as you look at yourself in the mirror, as you feel that toned, healthy body, as you notice how your clothes fit differently, and you look back on this moment, in this room, as having been the start of that, I want you to notice that there's a pathway that your other than conscious mind took to get there. That your other than conscious mind chose for you, that inspired you, that motivated you, that played for you movies, demonstrating and amplifying all the reasons why you chose to do this, and put you into action easily, automatically. And when you know you've got it, when you know it's going to happen, and you've chosen it, go 6 months further into the future, noticing how even that has continued to improve. Noticing that inspiration to action. Noticing that when you actually might want to start going to the beach and showing off that new body. Noticing how other people start to pay attention. How other people start to compliment you on how you look and feel. But the best compliment is when you look in the mirror and you hear that voice in the back of your head that says, yes, I did it. That's me. Notice how good that feels. Feel that desire for it welling up to go even further and further. And I want you to just begin to cycle from this moment to the 6-month moment, to the 12-month moment, and even beyond. Begin to cycle through it over and over and over again. And every time you cycle through it, I want you to begin to notice how that pathway becomes more and more burned into your other than conscious mind, deeply into your neurology, into those cortical connections, so that tonight while you sleep and while you dream, your other than conscious mind will begin to make more and more vivid movies, more and more vivid instructions that inspire you, excite you, cause you to take action for all the right reasons. Your reasons, the ones that are most important for you, the ones that inspire you, the ones that excite you. Over and over and over again. Notice those good feelings. And every time you look in the mirror, between now and that 6-month mark, you'll see it every day in every way. You're achieving your ideal size and body shape. Every day, in every way, you're enjoying that tan, toned body. Every day, in every way, you move one step closer to being free of those medications. Every day, in every way, one step closer to that toned, tan, healthy body. Every day, in every way, gaining everything you want by your standards and definitions. And it's a choice that you choose to make every day. And you go for it. Because you can always walk away. But you realize that when you walk away from it, instead of walking towards it, you lose the dream. You lose the reality you've created. And so obviously, if you really want the things you say you want, you automatically choose to go for it. Your unconscious mind recognizes that's where the pleasure is. That's where the joy is, the success, the health, the freedom from those medications, and all that money that you can use for something else, something that really excites you, as a reward, in addition to all the other rewards you've achieved. You'll just feel better, you'll have more money, and you can enjoy that money more to get everything everything you want. And when you know you've got it, cycle through it and repeat my words, repeat those movies, repeat those feelings, amplify them, spin them in the right directions, make them larger than life, full sensory experience, until it's unstoppable, until it's impossible to resist. In fact, you find yourself lusting for it in all the right reasons. And from this moment forward, every time you look at anything in your life that would have distracted you from going for it, well, you find that little feeling of disgust you get whenever there's a task you don't want to do. That little feeling of, I'm just going to avoid that. Every time you see something that would have distracted you in the past, you'll run faster and faster towards the things you really want. The health, the toned, tanned, healthy body, the ideal size and body shape, the weight. Although that's not really important, is it? It's all about the shape. It's all about the health. It's all about the feelings you have about you on the inside. And as that body changes on the outside, well, naturally, gradually, incrementally, you'll change on the inside. But the ironic part also is the more you change on the inside, the more rapidly you'll change on the outside. It's that feedback loop we keep coming back to. And it's a miracle in action. And once you understand it, once you apply it, now, it's inevitable. Every day in every way, you're achieving your ideal size and body shape. Every day in every way. You're gaining that tan, toned body you've always wanted, that you deserve to have. Just like Michelangelo didn't actually create David from the block of marble. All he did, if you ask him, was chip away a little piece every day. That wasn't David. That wasn't the true form hidden within. And every day, in every way, you are the artist of your own life. You are the Michelangelo, and you are David. And every day, in every way, you chip away a little piece of the parts that aren't you. And your ideal size and body shape emerges. Your ideal life emerges as a natural byproduct of the process. And the process is fun. Because when you engage in that process, you have the power. When you engage in that process, you hold the key. When you engage in that process, success is inevitable. And it's fun, and it's pleasurable, and it's control for all the right reasons. And you do it every day. You choose to do it. And it just gets better and easier and more fun. Now in a moment, not yet, but in just a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When I reach the number 5, you'll emerge from this state only at the rate and speed that you know you've got it. Only at the rate and speed that it's inevitable. You can see yourself. You can feel your body. And you can see, you can almost sense that ideal size and body shape buried within you. And all you have to do is chip away at the non-essentials. Chip away at the extraneous, superfluous pieces. And the real you emerges. 1, feel yourself returning to this place we call reality, bringing with you a brand new reality. A reality where everything you can imagine can be yours. 2, all of my suggestions from me to you and from you to your unconscious mind, 100 times more powerful, 100 times more effective than ever before. And your other than conscious mind, the part of you that knows exactly what to do and how to do it to achieve your ideal size and body shape, will now just take over. Do the steps, make the decisions, and carry you effortlessly forward, one step at a time, in the direction you really want to go. 3, always at least 3 ways to overcome any situation, obstacle, or circumstance that you may face. Always at least 3 solutions to any problem you have to solve. And your other than conscious mind will now easily, effortlessly, and automatically come up with those 3 solutions in the quickest, easiest, most effective way for the good of yourself and all concerned. Number 4. Because it's all for you, ladies and gentlemen. You've done the work. You've made the investment. You've put in the time and the energy. You deserve the rewards, and it's true for you now. On the next count, you can emerge from this state only at the rate and speed that you know you've got it. You know it's inevitable. That your other than conscious mind now takes instant, immediate action to manifest your ideal size and body shape in the way that's easiest, quickest, most long-lasting for you and those you love. Number 5, take your time, come on back. Have a good trip?
Yep.
Good. You've all snuck in while you guys were trancing out.
Great.
Barbara hijacked your trance too. So remember that you want to find out, remember, just like money. Everybody says, I want more money, I want more money, I want to be rich. They don't want that. They want it gives you, okay? And you've got to tap into that. I don't want to exercise either. I fucking hate exercising, right? But I want the things that it gives me. I want a body that can move in any plane, in any direction, for any reason, right? I want the freedom that having that kind of body gives me. Those are the things that inspire me to do what I do. I like the feeling of power and control I have over my own mind and body and how I can use it, right? I don't give a fuck about exercise, right? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Right?
I was listening to the Gluten-Free Summit on the way here this morning, and Dr. Fasano was talking about David, specifically related to something totally
Just
different.
ironic that it was David.
It was very interesting. Interesting for you. Do you eat gluten?
Sure, I don't not eat it. I'm sure it's in most of the things I do eat.
You
What?
want to
What is
do
this?
Gluten. Every symptom you have is a symptom of gluten intolerance.